Hi everyone, my name is Roger Payne. I am currently a volunteer assistant coach and boatman emeritus for UVA Women's Crew, living in Earlysville, Virginia, which basically means I'm mostly retired. I was the women's rowing coach at Oregon State from the fall of 1984 through the competitive season of 1993. I loved my time in Corvallis. I loved all the rowers that I worked with, women as well as we got to know a lot of the men as well. I'd like to give a shout out here to my assistant coaches who were all underpaid. And I think that's why there were so many of them. Diane Green, Chris Lang, who later became a coach at Syracuse, Holly Kays, Cindy Knipe, and lastly, but not leastly, my successor, Charlie Owen. There are so many stories I could tell you. It'd probably take a half an hour about crazy things that happened at Oregon State. Some good things that happened, and we're getting away from just competitive results and everything, was during that time that I was there, we actually started to get treated like a varsity sport. When I got there, we had to make a lot of our operational budget by cleaning up after basketball games, which was a really gross job. Spit cups were involved. We sold programs at football games and basketball games. And when Dutch Bachman became the athletic director, he decided that, you know, you're really a varsity team and you need to be treated like one. So that was notable. And also the fact that all the coaches then got paid 12 months a year full time, which had not happened before. They asked me, Dave Herrick, who I actually tried to teach how to scull when he was here at UVA, asked me to tell a story about novices. Coaching novices at Oregon State was always pretty exciting because when you put them out on the river, if there was any flow, you never knew if you would get them back. We built dock boxes. We finally made yokes for the boats so we could hook them up to the launch to tow them back. My first year, I can remember the last novice row of the fall, sometime in early December when it was raining and gray and miserable. And we were going to go out for about an hour and 20-minute row. And somewhere downstream, they had opened up the dam upstream. And so the hour and 20-minute row ended up being like a 3-hour tour. And not to my surprise, but of all those novices, only 2 came back in January. So we had to start all over again. But that crew actually, by May, had come together and done really well. I had a great time at Oregon State, and I wish everyone well. And I'm really sorry in some ways. This was supposed to be the 80s, 90s reunion year, and I was going to come out to the banquet. Hopefully in the future that will happen. Thanks a lot.